most local media companies are hell-bent on convergence, and that is that they believe that their existing news staffs, their existing advertising staffs, and their existing technology staffs, technology at the TV station, technology at the newspaper, newsrooms, advertising reps, all can handle this new medium, and they all understand it. So they arm reporters with cameras, and they have their IT guys also managing the web, and they're believing that convergence is the way to approach the internet and the way to develop net new business.
We've thought about this a lot over the last couple of years, and I think it's a lot clearer to me now than it was when we first began writing about it. If you understand the job to be done, if you understand that, then you can build the second layer on top of it, which is, if this is the job they're trying to get done, what are all of the experiences in purchasing and using the product that we need to provide so that they will sum up to nailing the job perfectly? And if we understand the experiences that we've got to provide, that then tells us what we need to integrate and how we need to integrate it so that we can provide the experiences to get the job done perfectly. If you just think we'll integrate this and that together without this understanding of what's the job and what are the experiences, then very often you end up integrating the wrong thing into the wrong thing that don't sum up to nailing the experiences that you have to. When you see a company that has an offering that nobody can copy, rarely is it the service or the product that is the source of the long-term competitive advantage. It's really easy to copy a product or a service, but what is hard to copy are the experiences that we provide because we know what to integrate and how to integrate them. And a good example, furniture business, the retailing of furniture is a dog business. But all of those guys segment this, that believe that the structure of their market is defined by customer category and product categories. So Levitt's Furniture has been bankrupt a few times, but they've defined the business as low-income customers and low-income furniture. But anybody can copy that model. And Ethan Allen think that their business is colonial furniture to rich people. But that's quite copyable as well. But there's one that nobody has copied, and that's IKEA. And those guys slowly have been rolling out their model for 40 years around the world, and nobody has copied them. Nobody. And it's not that they have secrets. Anybody can walk through, anybody can buy their products, copy them completely. It's not that they don't have, that there's no money into it. Their owner is the richest guy in the world some years. But my sense is that they're organized around a job to be done. And that job, it occurred in my son's life last summer when he called me up one day and he said, "Dad, I'm moving into my new apartment tomorrow and I gotta furnish it tomorrow." And when that job arises in your life, and that is we have to furnish this room or this apartment now, the word IKEA pops into your mind. And you look at what they've done, they have integrated a set of experiences that you have to require those to get the job done perfectly, and to provide those experiences, they are integrated in a completely different way than anybody else. And they're the only guys that have done that because they could never get there if they didn't understand job to be done. And so I would love to think through this notion of convergence. If you try to get insight by going directly to that question, I bet that you find that you've stuck things together that are irrelevant to the question of what's the job they're trying to do. But if you build into that, you find, oh my gosh, if we do this, nobody can compete against us. And so I would love to talk that over with